succulent. Shit.
Bodacious tatas indeed. All right. Once again live with another plump. The late night plump. Starting a little later than normal this night because I just had some things to take care of, you know, some business. But we're live now. We're live. And I wanted to go live tonight. I didn't want to put it off another week because, you know, sometimes I love the internet. For as much as I can't stand it, you know, there's so many things about it I love. And I always discover, every once in a while, I'll discover something truly new that apparently has been a little bit of a viral phenomenon that I'm just now getting hip to. And it makes and the reason why this particular thing has made a resurgence is because it's the 22nd anniversary of this. And what I'm referring to is something that had a little bit of a viral resurgence, I guess, on Twitter a couple of months ago. It's called the Pricemaster. I'm going to read a little description here that I found online. I think it's pretty clever description here. But 22 years ago today, actually yesterday, officially. Now it's 22 years and 1 day ago. February 10th, 2001. But I'm going to read this now. The Pricemaster was shot in Denton, Texas, near the turn of the millennium. The Pricemaster sees a man in full jester-esque regalia standing atop a stage at a local garage sale. As unsuspecting potential customers pick up unpriced items, they must make an offer to the Pricemaster, who almost always responds with an absurd counteroffer. For example, a customer will say, "How much is this serving dish? $5? The Pricemaster replies with something like $5,000. And for whatever reason, perhaps we're all brain dead from the holidays, the internet, myself included, has been getting an absolute kick out of this. So yeah, it had a little bit of a resurgence a few months ago on Twitter, I guess. I don't know. I'm not super familiar with the Twitter. I tend to avoid it. But that's okay, because we're going to watch it tonight. And it's about a 30-minute video. We're going to 32 minutes. And then after that, we're going to go into we got another episode of Starcade, because that seemed to go over well last week. You know, the American Gladiator shit, that shit gets old. Kind of like the roller derby stuff, you know. It's entertaining for about 15 minutes, and you're like, all right, I get it. So, magic view screen away. So basically, this is like an avant-garde, high-concept garage sale, which I believe is something the suburbs should do more of. So let's go. Yeah, there's a federal. I almost think this is a joke. Like, this is ironic. Oh, wait a minute! I got my screen flipped. I don't need to do that. Let me see here. Full screen. I had this. Okay, flip horizontal. There we go. Yeah, we don't need to flip the screen this time. So Saturday, February 10th, 2001 in Denton, Texas, garage sale here. The fucking, just everything about this is just fucking, I haven't watched the whole video, but I've watched clips. It's amazing. It truly is. It's perfect. Make me an offer. Just imagine if you lived, this is your typical, it looks like a very typical suburb. Imagine if you're like, oh, there's a garage sale, and you hear like just this weird, distant, like PA speaker of a man's voice, and you're like, I gotta see what this is.
Looks like some kind of garage sale.
Environments are not passive wrappings, but are rather active processes which are invisible. The ground rules, pervasive structures, and overall patterns of environments elude easy perception. Anti-environments or counter-situations made by artists provide means of direct attention and enable us to see and understand more clearly. Sure. Humor as a system of communications and as a probe of our environment, of what's really going on, affords us our most appealing anti-environmental tool. It does not deal in theory, but in immediate experience, and is often the best guide in changing perceptions. Marshall McLuhan, The Medium is the Message. I love that this is so like high art, pretentious. It just adds to it's amazing. I love it so far. Did I switch over the screen? Oh, yeah, I did. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Sorry, I was seeing something else on my feed. Never mind. Back to the show. There he is. Does it say, what's the sign say? Thank you for shopping. Here your business is appreciated. Here come the people. The residents of Denton, Texas. Oh, there's a nice reel-to-reel. Probably get a good deal on that. Oh boy. Sweatpants. Well, that guy's just going to walk by. He's a little timid. He's not going to just go right up to it. The best part is the music is not like I don't think that's like added later. Like that music is actually playing at the garage sale. Oh, some adult magazines there, Vixens, and over a picture of fuck, is that FDR? Jesus and wait, no. Was that meat? What did that say? Frozen meats. It's just we have some sausages and assorted meats.
As far as I know,
A microscope, a bike helmet.
Look for one with two views.
yeah. He doesn't wear like that.
Yeah. I need one of
Really?
that. Yeah.
What would you use for?
Oh, I don't mess around with old watches and stuff.
Oh, that guy needs a two-scope microscope. like real bad.
Sometimes you need more than regular eyes, you know.
Yeah.
Old pocket watches and old wind-up wrist watches.
Tiny.
Oh yeah, some of that stuff.
It's amazing to me how they like even forge it.
Is that a Conquistador bust and some kind of Connect 4 game, a plate?
Oh yeah, you know, back when I made old pocket watches. Those guys, some of them couldn't read and write. They were geniuses.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, just the mechanics of it. I don't even really understand, like, how a little code...
Take a check. I'll give you $17.95. $17.95 for the mini TV. Take a check. You would take a check for $17,000.
Good morning, sir.
Hey, beer! It's not just for breakfast anymore.
Yo soy.
I'm ready. I'm not ready.
They're just regular old fucking schlubs just trying to get a deal at a garage sale. And they had no idea the level of consciousness they were going to be achieving.
Pricemaster, how much for the bronze crucifix?
Oh, these are wonderful. The signs themselves are worth it. I'm glad you like it.
This lady gets it.
They're hilarious.
No taker so far, unfortunately. Yeah, oh, dude, if this garage sale happened in my neighborhood, oh my god, it would be the single-handedly the most entertaining thing to ever happen in this fucking subdivision, and none of these assholes would get it.
You take five?
We take
$5?
5,000?
5,000?
Yeah. Sí, 3,000 dólares. Yo le doy 5. Sí, me está loco. Estás atrapado. Esto es una...
You ready?
Yeah.
I guess so. I mean,
That fucking music, man, Jesus. Like it just constantly goes. There's never like a beginning, middle, or end to it, which is about right. Yeah. Yeah, it's Texas. Well, it is Texas in February. I think even in February it gets maybe a tad chilly.
Waiting all morning for this. The appearance of the black firebird.
There it is. Do a burnout,
This is a
bro.
rare sight indeed. The black firebird.
Somebody took the price tag off.
And there it goes.
Not interested.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like a saw. It's got to be a saw.
The black firebird.
Majestic except for his sword. Who's that? Couldn't see it. 350. Dr. Cyclops. We have a helmet, is it? $976.38. People just keep showing up. This guy's not sure if he's going to. Protector. Armor all. So his counter offers are either like outrageous or they're just a little too overpriced. The plate. I just can't. Man, if I was like in this, if this shit was going on, I would set up a chair and I would just be dying. music is so, everything is so fucking loud.
Come on, I need this stuff.
Oh, yeah, she needs that. What were those, like nunchuck dildos?
That's when you get creative stuff. Well, I gotta go home. Come on, I need this stuff. You're not really selling it, are you? No. All right, I'm just taking it and giving you money. That's it. That's all I can do.
She's having a lonely night playing some dominoes with her ribbed nunchucks.
I'm gonna have to price it myself. How about $5 for all this?
It's Pricemaster's deal.
Well, I'm gonna leave and take
Okay, I'd at least, no, $10, bitch. Come on, please, at least.
it.
Or 10 billion.
Theft. If you can't make a deal, then you need to put it back where you found it.
Sell, but it's for whatever price he says.
Well, I'm for 500.
Is that what he said?
Yeah. So.
Then that's the price.
Thanks.
Sorry.
That says a lot.
What is this thing? Yeah, she thought she was just gonna walk away. She's like, "You guys, here, it's just $5. Just let me take it." She didn't get her way, man. The Pricemaster had fucking spoken. Get out. She probably never fully processed this moment. $1.50. Oh, there you go. My man. Belize, yeah. Quite beautiful.
Please be careful.
Is it inside or is just all of it?
Just out here in the yard.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. There's David Prochaska.
Yeah, it's almost like it's played in reverse or something. That's what it almost sounds like. It's some parts. Man, this is like the Texas special right here. This fucking hairdo.
And the lunchbacks migrate north.
Oh, we got a couple of college girls here. A couple of young ladies.
Bet y'all are making a lot of money today.
Okay, maybe this one's not a college girl. And this is from the actual Pricemaster YouTube page. And this was the last video that was uploaded 8 years ago. Because I believe the Pricemaster, he got what he wanted, and he went back to his dimension because he saw what was coming.
Is that for sale, Pricemaster?
The right price.
Does it work?
I think the key is to just go down the table until eventually he'll just decide, he'll just give you a really good price on something.
How much do these work? Yes. What do they do? How do they work? How much are they? How much is this? You'd have to get it like in the $5 or under range.
You sold anything today?
Are you wanting to sell?
She thought she was gonna, charm her way in, you know, be all cutesy. You're gonna need more to sway the Pricemaster. The price, yeah, definitely. This is something I could totally see Danny doing.
Is there anyone taking money?
Only the Pricemaster.
So you're not
garage
selling
sale.
things?
No, the Pricemaster's selling things.
Okay. Then we'll have to leave them then.
Well, we would like to get, I'd like to get this and this. How about $5 for both of them? Well, I need someone else to talk to the Pricemaster for me.
Pricemaster, she's offered $5 for both.
I think that's a yes.
$500, I think.
I think he just got his decimal too on.
No.
She accepts.
Okay,
Will that be cash or check?
that will be cash.
$500 cash.
No, $5 cash.
If you can't pay $500, you should just put the items back. I'm sorry.
Can I pay $5?
No, the Pricemaster decided on $500. I don't think he's going to change his mind.
What do you guys want to negotiate with him?
$5? Okay, now he's going up in price. I think he's getting annoyed.
I don't think it's gonna work, man. I don't think it's gonna work, lady.
$5. That's
For both of these.
we take a buck for this cape.
really disappointed too. I love it.
Thank you.
What the fuck is that thing? I'm curious to know. The animal box? This is a lady who knows what she wants, but is she willing to pay? Oh, that got me lightheaded. And I mean, he ain't wrong. Nobody needs that much Dr. Pepper. Oh God, is that fucking Greg the Hammer Valentine right there?
You're not selling any of this stuff, right? Oh, you. This stuff is not for sale. This is a joke. Not at the prices you're wanting. Hi.
This is our journalist.
This is about the best yard sale I've ever been to. These prices are pretty reasonable. Is there a real person in there? You don't talk. He doesn't talk?
Yeah, that's up there.
No, the other guy up there does all the talking. Oh, is he real? That guy?
He's real. He's real.
He's the Pricemaster.
You think he's a robot or?
No. Well, who knows around here? I mean, look what you got in that plastic thing over there. Well, you ready to go to lunch, Mom?
Oh, there's some frozen meats.
Yeah, I think we're vegetarians. Did y'all know that poor, you need to do some of that poor little dead fish over there. They need some food. They probably
Fish in murky water comes with food. That's $70.
got it to where it wouldn't eat and it died on it. Well, that's called, who thought up all of this? The Pricemaster.
Pricemaster.
The Pricemaster. She gets it.
That's it.
Yeah, Greg gets it.
That bow-legged guy here in the red pants.
Bye.
Bye, y'all. Bye.
She's not sure what to do here.
Young American citizens learn about the economy.
But you can make him an offer. Like, you want to pay like $10, you can offer that to him. He'll accept it or he'll reject it.
What do you say, kids?
So you guys just go up there and,
Just go up there with him.
no, you just go up there and tell him what you want and just say how much you want. Yeah, but you can say whatever you want to pay.
Come on, you little skateboard punks.
Offer that.
What is your right?
coming down. Oh, he's going down. Come on, keep going. See, this is like, if this was now, if something like this happened now, everybody would have their fucking phones out getting a video of this shit. You wouldn't even need to record it. That's why it's very, this works in the context of the era. That lady's probably dead by now.
I think this is just a gig or something like that.
The communicators.
$5.95 for deodorant. It has the price $2.99.
$700,000 for this?
Man, you're not just doing this for the glass or something.
What kind of class would make you do that?
I don't know, but $99 for that.
So try to make an offer.
No,
You start?
Does the chainsaw work?
No, it's for a golf bag.
How much is it going for?
have you made
How much for the chainsaw? $9,000.
$9,000. Man, these things cost $150.
You can read your
What are you talking about? Now seriously, what do you want for it?
Make him an offer.
Man, I don't even know if it starts. You need to tell me more about it.
You know all you need to know.
Tell me more about it. Does it start?
Does the laser gun start?
What?
$9,000.
Ask him if he'll start it up for me.
Does the chainsaw work?
I'll kill myself with these things. Does it work or not?
He didn't answer. I don't know. It's his.
Oh well.
Bring in this.
The laser gun.
The laser
So, well, we got a few more minutes of this, and then it's on to Starcade.
gun.
The laser gun. What laser gun? What is it?
$9,000.
$9,000 bucks. No, it's hard for me to say without starting it. Man. It really is.
But if it started, would you buy it for $9,000?
No.
Should.
I'll be back.
I bet. he said be back like he's gonna be back. Can we get that? Fast House, a subsidiary of the House of Prin. Ronnie Bass, bass. Nathan Austin, Wes Martin, Rick Perry, Richie Budd, Troy Jarnigan, Brett Johnson. Filmed by Rick Perry. Oh, was that former Governor Rick Perry? Wes Martin, former Texas Governor Rick Perry. Produced by Dr. Morgan Rutherford. Edited by Horatio Jones. Homegrown Productions. Horatio26 at hotmail.com. Back when everybody still had Hotmail in 2001. The Fast House, United States Air Force. Catering by Donut. Special thanks to the City of Denton, the Churches of Denton, for participation in conspicuous consumption. 7-Eleven, the Pricemaster. I know the guys from the Found Footage Fest. I think they know some of these dudes because they were the ones that's how I initially found out about this, because they posted a clip from this and they had mentioned something about how they knew some of the guys involved in this. That was fantastic. All right. That was the Pricemaster. I'm glad I got to see all of that so I can say I saw all of it. I'm going to be right back. I have to take a piss. So, I'll be right back here. Play that. Be right back, folks. Break there. Hope you all had a wonderful piss as well. Hope everything came out all right. So, see, that's the kind of stuff. That's the kind of stuff that I need to. I want more of on these live streams, like Pricemaster, Memorial Day 2000. Heavy Metal Picnic, Heavy Metal Parking Lot, like just that type of shit. Like I'm just on the constant lookout for stuff like that. So, I mean, I love the game shows. I love the Apollo Amateur nights. I didn't even think about it. This is the last show before Valentine's Day. It's a shame I wasn't. I mean, we could always play some Love Connection. I think I've pretty much milked the stud's teat quite dry. Right? I think we've watched just about every Studs episode that there is on YouTube, which is a shame because there should be so much more. Well, let's go ahead and switch over here. Let me get my display going here. I'm just scrolling through some studs. Oh, wait a minute. How's the audio on this one? With a butler in charge. Yeah, see, the problem is there are some episodes. Well, there's the Ben Stiller Amish studs. What about this one? Oh, man, the audio. I can deal with not so good video, but audio. Bad audio is just. Sorry, I'm just like, I'm quickly looking for content. Which I probably shouldn't be doing. Yeah, Memorial Day 2000 was fantastic. Yeah, if we find more shit like that, that's what I'm talking about. Anyways, I think that's... Ooh, what's this? Okay, let's see here.
Our Pricemaster buddy here has been working on something, and it's the...
Oh, Pricemaster buddy. Okay, so we do have an episode of Studs. 20 minutes. Let's watch some Starcade. We'll go into that.
This is Starcade, TV's first video arcade game.
What did you miss? Well, I was saying because it was like, the last, the weekend before Valentine's Day, I figured, if I could find another episode of Studs just to, fill it out. And I may have found one, but we'll play some Starcade here. Boost the volume up a little bit.
A game show for today. And here's your host, Mark Richards.
Hi, and welcome to Starcade.
And it looks like the traditional pairing of an adult with a child again.
Two players have been warming up for today's exciting competition, and they'll be competing against each other for some fantastic prizes by playing the world's newest and most exciting video arcade games. Players, are you about ready to play some games?
Yeah. I remember Pango, and I don't think I ever played it.
Have some fun, win some prizes. Let's go play Starcade.
You can't find the video from Memorial Day on YouTube. I just get some stupid video. I have it in my playlist. Wait. I found it. Hold on. I'll send it to you, Jay. I'll post it in the in that Facebook chat.
Our two contestants on Starcade. We have Rich Young. Hello, Rich.
How's it going?
How are you?
Fine.
He looks like Rusty Jones.
Nice to have you with us on the program. And Rod Honeyman. Hello, Rod.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Just fine.
Well, good. Let's find out about our players right now. And I understand that, Rich, you...
What's his name? Rod Honeyman?
now, and I understand that.
Fine.
Nice to have you with us on the program, and Rod Honeyman. Hello, Rod.
Rod Honeyman.
How are you doing?
Just fine.
Well, good. Let's find out about our players right
I'm
now.
going to have to use that as a fake name in the future.
And I understand that, Rich, you collect comic books and you also bake.
Yes, I do. I collect DC comic books, and I've got about 500 of them, and I also the baking. I enjoy baking cakes. That's my specialty is cakes.
Did you bring us anything today? Oh, you know we get hungry around here.
I know, but I wasn't prepared.
Okay, nice to have you with us, Rich. And Rod, I understand that you play the drums.
Yes, I do.
Since when did you decide you wanted to be a drummer?
About 3 years ago.
What kind of set do you have?
I have a 4-piece Ludwig.
Uh-huh. Do you want to be another Gene Krupa?
More towards an Alex Van Halen.
Sure. Oh, my favorite. Oh, yeah, I remember him very well. Rich and Rod, shake hands if you...
It's so... Hey, you're asking a kid, like, you want to be the next Gene Krupa? Yeah. I'm sure he knows who that is.
Well, please, let's get ready to play Starcade. And both Rich and Rod have been...
Rich and Rod. Is just, Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Matched up as contestants based on their various playing ability on the various arcade games we have on Starcade. Like, and speaking of...
Can we screenshot Rich and Rod? That's a name by itself there, Rich Rod.
Of the games, we have 5 games in our show today, and 3 of those games you'll both be playing, and then the winner of the game gets to play one of the 2 remaining games for the grand prize. And we have a prize for you, your very own video arcade game. Right. Yes, and here's Kevin to tell us what that prize is. Kevin?
It's Jungle Hunt, with lots of tree-swinging action to rescue the fair maiden from the savages. Jungle Hunt, furnished by Taito America.
Well, that's your prize. One of you could go home with that prize today. There's 2 rounds of competition on Starcade. You'll both be playing 2 games in round 1, 1 game in round 2. The high score at the end of each round of competition gets to play the bonus round for some additional prizes. And let me...
Oh, yeah, Jay, you were a year off with the Memorial... Yeah, it's 2000. Memorial Day 2000. A legendary video that doesn't really have a whole lot of... It doesn't have a whole lot of like exposure on YouTube. It was uploaded 9 years ago. And it surprisingly doesn't have a lot of people don't know about it. It's kind of a hidden gem. Let's keep it that way.
Let me tell you right now that we have 5 games on the show, and here's Kevin to tell us all about today's 5 games.
Mark, game 1 is Pooh Yan, a pig out for little piggies. Game 2 is Ms. Pac-Man, a petite lady munching her way through the maze.
Munching on down there.
Game 3, Donkey Kong, a game of rescue. Game 4 is Moon Patrol, a terrestrial...
Okay, Moon Patrol's a good game, but it's fucking hard.
Game in another world. And Game 5, Super Zaxxon, a supersonic flight through space.
Once again, Zaxxon, cool looking game, hardish fucking shit.
And time.
Those are the 5 games on today's program. Some you'll recognize, others will be brand new to you. And let me tell you right now, Rich...
Yeah, those games were designed to just chew through quarters. Like, they were designed to be stupidly hard and eat through quarters.
Rich and Rod, one of those games has a bonus prize attached to it. You pick that game, and that prize is yours. Let's see who gets to pick the very first game. I have a question based on video arcade games. The first one to press the buzzer, answer correctly, gets to pick. Good luck to both Rich and Rod on Starcade. Here's the question. In the game Robotron, super robots are taking over the world, and you must save the last family on Earth in the year A, 2084, or B, 2150.
I think is it 2150? I think Rich has got it.
Rich.
2084.
That's what it is, 2084. And that means you...
I don't fucking know.
Get to pick the very first arcade game. Which will it be, Rich?
Moon Patrol.
Well, you're off to a good start.
All right.
The fuck does that mean?
That sound means Moon Patrol was our special bonus game, and that means you also won yourself a special prize. Kevin, what did he win?
2 of your favorite Parker Brothers home video game cartridges. The challenge awaits you, furnished by Parker.
Oh, we have Star Wars. Yeah, Moon Patrol. Yeah, I know. That's like every other street in fucking Gary is Moon Patrol. Is this for Atari? What is this for? It just says cartridges.
Brothers.
Rich, you picked Moon Patrol, and here's Kevin to tell us all about that game. Kevin?
Your mission is to pilot your moon wagon on the lunar surface, avoiding UFOs, rocks, and other lunar obstacles, and jumping over craters. Score points by firing on the enemy UFOs, by destroying or jumping over lunar rocks and other obstacles, and by jumping moon craters. Make bonus points.
Yeah, that's fucking... This is your typical road in pretty much anywhere in Indiana. You know, it's funny. You can't... These fuckers in this state can't shut the fuck up about how, you know, Indiana's state budget is in the black all the time. But it's like, yeah, it's because you never spend any money on anything. Because the fucking roads are terrible. As soon as you cross the border into Illinois, which, you know, apparently, you know, Illinois is, you know, a bunch of tax and spend. But their fucking roads are good. God damn it. At least it's not fucking Moon Patrol.
Points by reaching the goals set for you in better than average time. Time for your drive on the moon.
Rich, you've chosen Moon Patrol. You're going to play that right now. You have a 40-second time limit on our clock, and get as many points as you possibly can. Good luck to you. Turn around into playing position. Ready?
Assume the position.
Begin.
Come on, patrol that moon, Rich. Shoot those lasers. You need to just keep repeatedly firing. You have unlimited ammo. Just keep shooting.
Rich, are you happy with your score?
Somewhat. It's a new game.
It's a new game. You've never played it before?
No, I have not.
Well, we're going to give you 510 points for your efforts on Moon Patrol, and maybe you'll have a better opportunity to play it some other time.
All right,
and get higher than 510.
Yeah, maybe you won't suck shit so much next time.
I hope so.
All right, right now, let's bring over Rod. Come on over here, Rod.
Come on, Rod.
Is this game new to you or what?
Yes, it is.
You've never seen it before?
I've seen it, but I never played it.
Well, you're going to play it right now within 40 seconds, and you've got to try to beat Rich's 510 points. And don't forget, we're playing for your very own video arcade game, and you just might walk home with it today.
That'd be great.
Lots of luck.
Is that Sean guy? No, he didn't work with her. He was the brother of one of her coworkers. Jesus Christ, man. Looking back, like our mom, to this day, she has no filter. But especially back then, like I was a kid when she said that to me. I must have been like 5 or 6 years old when I heard her say that. So the story is my mom worked at this gas station and she had her friend Tony, which was like, you know, the feminine spelling of Tony, Toni. And Tony had a brother, John, and John was gay. You know, and it's the 80s, so like, you know, whenever you found out somebody was gay, apparently that was a big deal. And John lived in Calumet City, Illinois, home of the Blues Brothers. And I remember my mom saying something about apparently, like, she's like, oh, that's John, he's gay, but he's from Cal City. And, you know, those Cal City gays, they'll do anything. And I remember being a kid going, what do you mean anything? Like, I didn't understand, but she just said it. Like, she just said it like I was supposed to understand what the fuck she's talking about. It's like I'm a child. What are you talking about? Cal City gays doing anything? Yeah, anything.
Turnaround plays in position. We're going to give you 40 seconds on the clock. Ready, begin.
And it's just stuck with me and Buddy ever since then. Like, we still, to this day, talk about it. Like, oh, as one of them Cal City gays. You know, they'll do anything. See, Rod knows. He knows to shoot. Rod likes to shoot a lot. Oh, almost got
Sounds like you got some friends out in the audience there.
Yeah.
And they're cheering you, and you should be happy because you have 1,250 points.
That's a Williams arcade. Isn't Williams out of Chicago?
Points for the first half of the first round of competition on Starcade. We'll be back with Rich and Rod and more of Starcade after these words. Welcome back to the second half of the first round of competition on Starcade. 4 games remaining. We have Rich and Rod. Rod, you should be very happy. You have a very good lead so far, and whoever has the highest number of points at the end of this game gets to play our very first bonus round for some fantastic prizes. You ready to play?
I'm thinking of Midway. It's not Williams. I think Midway is out of Chicago, but I think they're associated with Williams.
Yeah.
Here we go. Another question based on video arcade games. How many rows of advancing aliens are there at the beginning of the game Space Invaders?
How the fuck are you going to know that?
A, are there 5, or B, are there 6? Rich?
6.
No. 5 is the answer. Rod, you get to pick the next game. Which one will it be?
Hit it, Rod.
Super Zaxxon.
Super Zaxxon it is. You're going to play Super Zaxxon with Rod. Kevin, please tell us all about that game.
Travel at supersonic speeds through the galaxy in your Super Zaxxon spacecraft. Soar past an ominous floating fortress, scoring points by battling hidden rockets.
Zaxxon was one of those games that always looked really cool, and you wanted to play it, and then you played it, and you were terrible at it. You're lucky if you could last like 30 seconds, and then you just got frustrated and quit.
Rotating turrets, tracking parabolic antennas, super spaceships, and maser barriers. Survive the tunnel of doom and face the fire-breathing dragon. It's Super Zaxxon.
Rod, you've chosen Super Zaxxon. You have a very comfortable lead, as I mentioned just a few minutes ago. And we're playing a bonus round this game, so good luck to you. 40 seconds.
Come on, grab that rod and work it.
On our clock. Super Zaxxon, ready and begin.
Uh-oh. Rod knows how to work it. Yeah, Alex Van Halen versus John Gipe. Something tells me old Rod here. Something tells me Van Halen has played Super Zaxxon before. Blew it up again.
Rod, I'll tell you.
What do you think? You think Gipe is going to do it? You think Gipe's going to beat that score? I doubt it. I think John Gipe is sweating. I think he better offer to do anything at this point.
I guess that you played that game many times before.
Yeah.
The way you dodge those airplanes and those rockets.
Yeah.
5,000 points plus what you're ahead. Let's go right now with Rich. Come on up here, Rich. You've got
I want this mic.
a lot of points to get. Got it. You've got to get 5,000 plus. He's also about 1,000 ahead of you as we go into this round.
It's a good challenge, but I'm willing to attempt it.
Well, good luck to you. We're going to...
Yeah, you're right, though. Geip will do anything, though, so he might pull it off. Literally.
Give you 40 seconds on the time clock. Ready? Into position. Wait for my cue.
There he goes.
Good luck to you. Ready? And begin.
Oh, no, Geip. What are you doing? Geip sucks.
You look disappointed.
A little bit, yes.
Well, let's go
Looks like you're really going to have to do anything later after the show.
on back to the podium and total up the scores, and let's see who gets to play our bonus round for some fine prizes. Rich, it looks like for the first two games on Starcade, you have 2,410 points, and Rod, 6,250. You get to play our bonus game. So that means
I'll see you later, John.
you come on down
After
here
the
with me,
show.
if you will, please. And Rod, we're going to show you on our TV screens right behind us 4 video arcade games, one at a time.
For our own personal bonus round.
And if you identify them correctly, we've got some great prizes for you. And here's Kevin to tell us what they are. Kevin?
Rod, for 3 correct answers, the whole band is right in your hand with the Casio VL Tone. 5 different instruments, 10 rhythms from rock to rumba, and a calculator too, the VL Tone from Casio.
Of course it's also a calculator.
Where miracles never cease. And for 4 correct answers, Rod, it's...
Hey, that was that era of they were just putting calculators in everything. Watches, keyboards.
ColecoVision, the home video arcade.
Look at that. Man. We definitely had one of those. Right? And there was the little thing in the front here. Was it the Coleco Gemini? You plugged it in the front and you could play Atari games. Which was insane. Like you could never get away with that now. Imagine if you bought an Xbox and you bought something that you could play PlayStation games on. There'd be lawsuits out the ass. But back then, Atari didn't have the patents in place, the licensing in place, because they were, because at the time people didn't take video games seriously. They're like, it's just a fad. It'll die out in a few years. Yeah, well, look what that happened.
System with effects just like in the arcades. Your vision is our vision. ColecoVision from Coleco.
Rod, those are the prizes you could win on our bonus round. So if you're all set to go, turn around with me, if you will. We're going to show you 4 video arcade games, one at a time. I'll give you 2 answers. One of them is the right answer. You get them correctly, and you win yourself a prize. Let's take a look at the first one. Is this Runaround or Domino Man?
Domino Man, right?
Domino Man.
You got it. Number 2.
Gemini, love that damn thing. Yeah, 2 different cartridges on the same console. Yeah, I mean, you please say Zaxxon with a lisp. I know. It's like Zaxxon, yeah. Yeah, you basically would double your fucking video game library with the Gemini. And what was even cooler was the controller port for the Coleco was the same controller port for the Atari. So you didn't even have to buy separate controllers. You could just keep using the same shit. You had the Coleco. It was the first arcade quality. Yes, it was. Zaxxon. Zaxxoff. The Zaxxer were annoying, and the keypad didn't. Yeah, the Coleco controller was kind of dog shit. What was it with that era, man? Like, where was their fucking keypad? It was like a phone. Yeah, I did not like the Coleco controller, but the fact that you could just reuse the controller for the Atari games, it's, again, like, something like that now, you'd have to buy separate shit for everything.
Is this jump bug or auto jump?
Auto jump.
Auto jump.
No. I'm sorry,
Oh.
that's jump bug. Let's go with number 3.
Oh, it was a bug. Yeah. Okay.
Rod, is this Defender or Stargate?
Okay. Didn't we have this last time? I'm gonna go with Stargate.
Defender.
Yes.
Oh,
Answer this one right, and you win
I'm
yourself
fucking up.
a fine prize. Number 4.
That's asteroids.
Is this space rocks or asteroids?
Asteroids.
You got it. That's what it is.
Coleco released a series of hardware add-ons and special controllers to expand the capabilities of the console. Expansion Module 1 allows the system to play Atari 2600 games. And later models converts ColecoVision. Yeah, the Coleco Atom. I knew somebody that had the Atom, but I never really tried it. It was like basically turned it into a computer. Yeah, and you remember what Coleco originally was? It was a leather company. Right? Coleco was an interesting time. I remember that. Like it just like that was that interesting era of video games and everything was still very like New Frontier, kind of Wild West shit. When they had all those porno Atari games. Beat 'em and Eat 'em. Custer's Revenge. Oh my God.
And you have yourself 3 out of 4, and you've won yourself a Casio VL Tone as a prize. So we'll be back with Rod and with
the porno Atari games that they would sell behind the counter that came in leather cases. Yeah, it had Dragon's Lair, the cartoon-based game. That's right. Yeah, Dragon's Lair wasn't like you weren't actually controlling the player, the character. It was just like you had to hit buttons and shit at the right time to get him to do certain things.
Rich and more Starcade right after these words.
But even for the time, that was pretty mind-blowing. Wasn't that a Don Bluth animated thing? Dragon's Lair? I want to say that was.
Well, everybody's the winner so far on Starcade. You both won yourself a prize. We have 3 games remaining, and this round of competition, 1 game at 30 seconds apiece, and another bonus prize round coming up. And don't forget, one of...
Yeah, Dragon's Lair was one of those games like you had to. It was memory. Like you just had to play it over and over again in order to get it. Like there was no really skill involved. It was just memory. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it was really good animation. Not just for the time, like in general. Like that's when they were still doing shit the hard way. Speaking of Laserdisc, do you guys remember there was this format called I think it was made by was it an RCA video disc? Yeah. Or it was called an RCA, a CED. I never actually saw one, but I've heard of them and I've seen videos of them. It looked like a giant like record, but it was in a case. It's just one of those kind of fly-by-night things that never really took off.
One of you could walk home today with your very own Jungle Hunt video arcade game. Good luck to Rich and Rod. Here's another question. In the space game Galaga, the attacking alien enemy is A,
your mama,
flies, or B,
John Gipe,
bees. Rich.
Bees.
You got it. That's what it is. It's bees. 3 games remaining. Which one will it be?
Ms. Pac-Man.
Ms. Pac-Man it is. Kevin, please tell us all about Ms. Pac-Man.
It's Ms. Pac-Man.
Okay, I think most people will agree that Ms. Pac-Man was the superior Pac-Man. Like, as far as Pac-Man arcade games go, Ms. Pac-Man was pretty much the pinnacle.
Man munching her way petitely through the dots while being chased by 4 monsters. Every dot she munches is another point on her score as she munches her way toward the Energizers. Gobbling one of these, she can then pursue the blue monsters for more points, but she's running again when the
blue monsters, those are ghosts, you dumb bitch.
Monsters change back to their original colors. She'll score extra points if she catches the fruits that appear briefly in the maze. You've chosen Ms. Pac-Man, a very petite lady.
Rich, I'll tell you, you picked my favorite all-time arcade game, Ms. Pac-Man. And this is an important round because you're going to play this game, and so is Rod. The high score on points on this game gets to play our next bonus round. So one game this round, 30 seconds on the time clock. So if you're all set, good luck to you. In position, Ms. Pac-Man, ready and begin.
Okay, I'm expecting some tighter competition here from Gype. Oh, you said a custard. Hold on.
The newest product.
Okay, I will go into that. Yeah, the Angry Video Game Nerd did years ago. This is back in like 07, 08. He did a whole episode. It was one of my favorite episodes he ever did on Atari porn games, and I'm pretty sure you can't even get that video on YouTube. I think it's on like Daily Motion or something. Because it got taken down off of YouTube. Just not even because of the pornographic shit. It was because the graphics are so terrible. Like you can't even make out what it's supposed to be, but just the content was so offensive. Like I don't even know if YouTube took it down. I think he was just like, yeah, I'm just gonna take it down. Yeah, he's still doing his thing, man. Angry Video Game Nerd, he's still doing his thing. But that Atari porn episode was the one that always sticks out in my mind. Oh, just got that one. Oh, we got that.
What happened?
Oh, did fairly well, but I hope it's better than his.
Are you happy with your 2,800 points?
Somewhat, yes.
Well, let's see how well your opponent will do. Come on up here, Rod. Your turn to play Ms. Pac-Man.
Man, if Gype loses this, he had a lot of making up to do after the show.
Now, you've already played one bonus game. You can play another bonus game in just another minute or so if you do what?
Win at this.
And what do you have to do?
Beat 2,800.
You have to beat 2,800. If you get 2,800 and 1 point, you get to play another bonus round. Okay, 30 seconds on the clock. Into the position, if you will, please. Ready? And
oh, you did find it on YouTube. It's got. Yeah, it's from another. Yeah, it's from an outside YouTube. It's not his channel. Yeah, that's when he was still. This is like the pre-YouTube days. Like, well, not pre-YouTube. I think the early years of YouTube, which were some of the best years, like 06, 07, 08. There was only a handful of people that were actually creating content for YouTube. Most of the time, it was just people sitting in front of webcams yelling at the screen or yelling at the camera. But guys like AVGN and a few other guys were actually releasing content. And then YouTube got super uptight about copyrighted shit and they just banned everybody. So guys like AVGN went to other sites because at the time you had that option. And that's how he grew his fan base.
And begin.
Come on, Rob. Work it. Get the cherry. Oh. He blew it. Rod blew it.
That look of disappointment on your face. What happened?
I lost.
Oh, well, you don't know if you lost yet. Let's go on back to the podiums and find out who gets to play our next bonus round. And it looks like Rod, what did you just tell me?
I lost.
You're right. You didn't lose, you just had a lower score. You have 1,810
Say it again, Rod.
points for that game. And Rich, 2,800 points. And you get to play our bonus game. Come on down here if you will. Everybody gets a chance to play the bonus round. We like to have a lot of winners on the program. And before it was Rod, now it's your turn. Again, 4 video games on our TV screens behind us. We're going to show you one at a time. You identify them correctly, and you'll win these prizes.
For 3 correct answers, it's the tabletop version of Midway's Pac-Man, complete with joystick control and even shows best score. The arcade game you take home with you, Midway's Pac-Man by Coleco. And for 4...
I want that now. I mean, I know it took like 87D batteries, but I want it.
4 correct answers, it's the Texas Instruments home computer for education, home finance, and entertainment.
Yeah, that excited him.
It's not just for playing, it's also for learning. A home computer furnished by Texas Instruments.
You want that big one, right?
You got it.
Oh, he wants... Too easy. Too easy. Say that's a soundbite right there.
A home computer furnished by Texas Instruments.
You want that big one, right?
You got it.
Both.
That's what I want.
They're all
Yeah, you're getting it. That's what you want. Either way, you're getting it, John.
good prizes. Turn around with me, if you will, please. Rich,
one way or the other.
we're going to show you the games one at a time. I'll give you 2 answers. One of them is the correct answer, and good luck to you. Let's take a look at our very first monitor. Is this kicks or spirals?
Spirals.
No, I'm sorry, that's kicks. Let's go with number 2. Is this Robbie Roto or Roto Robot?
Robbie Roto.
Yes, you got it. Number 3. Is this Tutankhamun or...
That's
Dungeons?
It's Tutankhamun.
Tutankhamun. Well,
yes, you got it. And identify this one right, and you win yourself a prize. Number 4. Is this Centipede or Wormaround?
Centipede.
You got it.
See, that was stupid. He should have said, is it centipede or millipede?
You got yourself 3 out of 4 right, and you've won yourself a tabletop Pac-Man as your prize. Everybody's a winner, and we have more games with Rich and Rod. And
you didn't get the big one.
we're going to total up the scores and see who gets to play for the grand prize right after these words. And welcome back to Starcade. Let's total up our points to see who gets to play for the very own video arcade game. Rich Young, looks like your efforts for today, 5,210 points. And Rod Honeyman, 8,060 points. And you are the big winner. Congratulations to you.
Yeah, see, he got the big lead early on, so he didn't have to try that hard after that.
Rich, you've been a great contestant. We have some great departing gifts for you. We hope that you'll join us again in the near future.
Will do. Thank
All
you.
right, Rod, right now, there are 2 games remaining on
You'll join him after the show.
Arcade. We have Pooyan and Donkey Kong. Now,
Poo-nanny.
listen carefully. If you choose Pooyan, you must score at least 2,320 points. And if you choose Donkey Kong, you must score at least 290 points. Now,
Oh, gee, even I could do that on Donkey Kong.
those are the average scores based on 20 people playing those 2 games for a 30-second time period, the same amount of time that you'll be having on the game of your choice. Which one will it be?
Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong it is as your final game, and here's Kevin to tell us all about the Donkey Kong game.
Your Jumpman, and your goal is to rescue the lady.
That's right. That was before he was called Mario. He was called Jumpman. So, if you guys, I know, buddy, you've probably seen it, but if you've never seen the documentary The King of Kong, it's like, I remember after watching that documentary, I was like, okay, now I get why people used to beat the shit out of nerds.
Lady from Donkey Kong. Reach the top and score points by jumping over the barrels hurled down on you by Donkey Kong. Make extra points by jumping up to get the hammer, and then use it to smash the barrels and the fireballs on that level. Move on up the ladder.
By the way, the guy who had the world record for the top high score at Donkey Kong, Billy Mitchell, turned out to be like a complete fucking fraud and like cheated. It was total. Yeah, like he got his world record taken away and everything, and then he just like doubled down and tried to sue everyone that contested his score. Yeah, he turned out to be a real piece of shit.
Jumping barrels and avoiding fireballs to reach the second hammer. Reach the top, and Donkey Kong grabs the lady and moves up, and you begin again.
Well, that's it. 290 points is all you have to beat in a 30-second.
Yeah, and the fucked up thing is that when he was younger, he actually did get the top record. Like, he legitimately scored it because there were witnesses. But then as he got older and, like, other people were beating his score, he just couldn't accept that. So he cheated his way. And it was like, dude, you could have just, like, been, like, the guy, like, the dude known as, like, one of the top scorers of Donkey Kong. And you could have just rested on that and just gone to trade shows and made money that way. But you had to be a dick.
Time period. We wish you luck. Who's out in the audience with you?
My grandmother and my cousin Stephanie.
And a lot of friends. Everybody, let's wish them good luck, all right? They're all with you. Into position, please. Here's your Donkey Kong game for the grand prize. 30 seconds on the clock. Ready, begin.
Yeah, get the fucking hammer. Come on. 0. See, didn't he already beat the score? Up 300.
I see a lot of happy people out in the audience, and you've got it. You've got yourself 1,000 points and your own Jungle Hunt video arcade game. I want to thank all you folks in the audience and everybody at home for joining us on Starcade. We'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.
He literally just had to, like, jump one barrel to beat the score, didn't he? Man, Gipes he had a lot of sucking.
Some transportation furnished by Budget Rent-A-Car, where you get low rates and great service.
See, I would like to go to Budget Rent-A-Car now, and I want this car. But, like, can I get a 1982 Lincoln Continental?
Hotel accommodations for Starcade staff furnished by the
Why do I think Jungle Hunt might be a racially insensitive game? Yeah. I think it was mainly towards the end. Like, I think there was like you had to save your girl from getting, like, boiled or something. I don't remember.
Grosvenor Inn Civic Center in San Francisco. Chauffeur service furnished by Vista Limousine of San Francisco. Portions of the Starcade set were furnished by RCA. This is Kevin McMahon speaking. This has been a JM production.
He should have had the hat on. He would have won. Big East System, Electronic Fun, Nintendo of America, Park Brothers, RCA, Rock-A-Rolla. I just need to have one of these lights in my office. All right, hold on here. So, wait. Oh, here we go.
Ducks in the video game craze don't have any spaceships or Pac-Men. They're called adult video games and have men and women and sex.
And sex. You all right there, Buzz? He's making some grunting noises. What is it? This is Custer's Revenge. Can't quite say what that says.
Sometimes violent sex. This one, called Custer's Revenge, features a nude General Custer fighting his way past Indian arrows. You score the big points in this game by getting the general to rape an Indian woman tied to a stake.
Well, if you look at what they represent, raping, racism, violence, pornography, military.
You know, these woke, everything's woke now. These wokeists, what they're being wokety woke, what they're trying to screw up our video games. These damn SJWs. You know, they don't want Indian women. You know, it's just a video game. Keep your politics out of my video game.
Militarism, all the worst kinds of things in society which we would like to eliminate. So I think that they're very detrimental.
Some of these games have already arrived in Canada. They're expected to go on sale in Montreal next week alongside video movies. One of the distributors says there's been a lot of interest.
You've seen one of them called Custer's Revenge?
Yes, I have.
What is it like?
It's,
Yeah, describe it to me there, Gabe Kaplan.
The graphics aren't bad in the game. It's, I wouldn't find it offensive.
We urge people to go to the video stores, find out if they're selling those games, and urge them to stop.
Groups opposed to the games are also organizing a letter-writing campaign to the federal cabinet and plan to picket some of the...
Like, who the fuck would even defend this now? Like, even the biggest dipshit on the planet wouldn't even touch this with a fucking 30-foot pole.
Stores selling Custer's Revenge and other adult games. Jim Sundstrom...
Well, that guy was really tapping that button. Did you see that?
CBC News, Montreal.
Oh, that's hilarious. Custer's Revenge, everybody. I don't know if I want to play the AVGN episode. I might get in trouble for that. So what do we got? We want to do an episode of Studs, or we want to do Showtime at the Apollo? It is up to you guys. Yeah, they put you in a jungle voodoo cauldron. It was something like that. It was like a cauldron. Here, let me look it up here. Jungle Hunt ending. This is basically the game. So we could just... Oh God, that's fucking loud. That is not the whole thing. Let me see here. Jungle. Oh, that's the Atari. Hold on. Arcade. Got to get the arcade version. Here we go. Oh, listen to that. Okay. There it is. There it is. Next scene. Yep. Yep. Just a tad racially insensitive. Just a tad. I mean, they're green, so I guess they can get away with it if they're green. Congratulations. I love you. You virile white man. Okay, so we'll do some studs. Okay. Oh, you boost the volume.
Been working on something, and it's the 50th anniversary today, and I thought I'd share it with you. He's been collecting Scotch tape for 50 years today, and we're really happy. And as an honor to Buddy, our...
Let me know if the audio's good enough, because, again, this is my complaint. This is why. There's more episodes of Studs out there, but the audio is so awful. Like the video, this is good enough, but the audio...
Master, we brought two guys from the home of Scotch tape, Minneapolis, Minnesota, to be on the show today to honor Buddy. So before we meet the two guys, let's meet the ladies, shall we?
Audio's fair? Okay. I'm gonna boost
Put
it a
your feet
little
up.
bit
There
more.
you go. Relax. All right. Right next to me is Lisa Splitoff. She's a 25-year-old special events coordinator. Give her a big hand.
Look at that dated hairdo.
And next to her is Darcy de Granmason, a 20-year-old foreign language student. Welcome, Darcy. And way down at the end is 21-year-old sales secretary Heather Ebert. Welcome to the show, Heather. Heather, do you know what you're looking for in a guy? Or
Sure.
What?
Tall, handsome, good features in the face. I like nice, pretty smile, straight teeth.
Personality matters at all?
Oh, sure, a little.
A little bit?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Mostly, you're just looking for a clothes horse?
Yeah.
All right. All right, how about you, Darcy? What kind of guy would make you incredibly happy?
Tall, handsome, buff, and a little bit on the wild side.
A little bit?
Just a little bit.
Okay.
I just would like to say that you have a very large wiener.
How about you, short, fat, and ugly? People always say tall, handsome, all that stuff. What kind of guy?
Besides the basics, intelligence, humor, all that, I like a guy that smells good all over. I like
That's right, even the taint.
a guy that is confident but not cocky, and one that doesn't need a harem to feel loved.
I jump his bones. Sometimes one woman is enough to have a harem. Let's meet our two studs from Minneapolis, John and Dan. Bring them out here. John, good to see you. Dan.
Holy shit, what do we got going on here? Oh, boy. Hello, 1991.
All right. Right next to me, 23-year-old pharmaceutical salesman, John By. Give him a hand. And next to him, 22-year-old landscaper, Dan Joyce. Give Dan a big hand. All right.
Oh, he's even got the little collar buttons buttoned. Holy shit. He spent more time on the top half of his body than the bottom. Look at these fucking shorts.
Now, you know the deal. The guy with the most hearts is crowned king stud, and then, boom, we go right into it. We pay for your date. Fair enough? We're going to start with you, John. When you meet a woman, what do you notice first?
Have to see her smile. She's got a good smile, then she's good to go.
A lot of good smiles up there in Minneapolis?
Oh, yeah. There's quite a few.
Okay. We asked these ladies what crossed their mind the first time they saw you. Because they're here in L.A., they see all kinds of guys. We thought Minneapolis guy might be a little different for them, and here's what they told us. One of them said, "This dimple darling's got me thinking nasty thoughts." Second lady said, "Yikers, I got a date with a human bowling pin." And the third lady said, "This man is 6 feet 2 inches of all-American beefcake." Go ahead there, John.
This man is 6 foot 2 inches of all-American beefcake. That would have to be Darcy.
No.
What did you say, Darcy?
I said, yikers, I've got a date with the human bowling pin.
Why'd you say that?
His weight is sort of in the wrong place.
Wow. Oof. Man. Like whatever there.
Pretty buff to me.
Well, yeah, he's buff, but he's no muscle man.
Is that what you're looking for, a big muscle man?
No.
You're not looking for a muscle man. He's no muscle man.
Something in between?
A bowling ball, perhaps, would make you happy. Who actually said this man is 6 foot 2 inches of all-American beefcake? Who said? Lisa! Yeah?
Yeah, well, I had this image. He called me, and he sounded really confident and strong, and he looked...
I kind of like a Studs episode where none of the girls are hot. Makes me feel better about myself. Yeah. Right? Because usually the episodes we watch, there's always one that's like, you know, that's exceptionally hot. And then the other two are just kind of like, yeah, you know. You know, whether you're talking about Felicity. Though I did like her, though. Or you're talking about Connie. Or you're talking about Trish the Dish. Yeah. None of these ladies are impressive to me.
From the land of Scotch.
I know, and he looks like he's from the Midwest.
Yeah. Dan,
the fuck does that
when you
mean?
talk to a woman on the phone, what can you tell about her? I mean, these women got to be different than the women you date in Minneapolis, eh?
Yeah, they're a little different.
How?
Well, they're a little bit more
funner and active. In Minnesota, we're a little bit more laid back, and it's a little slower. Out here is a little more faster paced.
Yeah, hey? All right, then.
Oh, man, that accent is thick.
All right, well, we asked them what they thought when they talked to you on the phone, Dan.
All right.
And here's what they told us. One of them said, this frisky farm boy can plow my fields anytime. Second lady
Oh, yeah, score.
said, call an exorcist. I'm dating the ghost of John Wayne. And the third lady said it was a perfect conversation.
In terms of the stream and current past, I'm not really seeing any future AOTM hollow. Yeah, none of these ladies are making the cut for sure.
If you like talking to mimes.
Oh.
It's a perfect conversation if you like talking
I have a feeling what's her nuts in the middle, man. I'm just really not liking her at all.
to mimes would be Darcy.
No.
Oh! What'd you say, Darcy?
I said, call an exorcist. I'm dating the ghost of John Wayne.
Why'd you say that, Darcy?
I talked to him on the phone, and he was talking real slow with, like, a real deep voice. He didn't sound like he was real, you know, hey, how's it going? He was like, how you doing, Darcy?
Who thought it was a mime? Who was that? Lisa.
Well,
Lisa.
when he finally called, he just really didn't have much to say, and so I didn't get the impression that he really wanted to talk to me. But that's just his speed.
I don't know, I came in from Minneapolis, and it was kind of hectic, and I just wanted to find out what was going on and try to get together. I'm not really into talking over the phone too much. I just wanted to get on with the dates and
You're more an in-person kind of guy.
I'm on the date instead of on the phone.
Come on back and we'll find out more about our stuff.
So we got a denim shirt with jean short with jorts, and he's got a tie on, like good God. Those fucking shorts and those shoes. White socks, black shoes.
Welcome back. Got a very special show. Two studs here from Minneapolis to celebrate Buddy's 50-year accomplishment. He's been making this Scotch tape off for 50 years, and we're just here to celebrate it. And there we go.
Yeah, that's a bit that really didn't work out there, DeCarlo. Just get that thing off the stage. It's not working.
John, how do you impress a woman on a first date?
I try to talk to them, find out what's going on in their head, and just try to be the Midwestern type guy that I am.
Okay. Now, were these women different than the women you date back home?
Lisa was a little different, but the other two were just the same thing that I get used to.
Okay, all right. Well, we asked them what they thought about you. How different you were from the guys they normally date, John, and here's what they told us. First lady said his eyes started to bulge when I dropped my top. Second lady said he danced with all the grace of a man in cement tap shoes. And the third lady said he smacked and he slurped till my bones were licked clean.
Fuck off! With all the grace of a man in cement tap shoes was Darcy.
There you go. You guys went out dancing, did you?
Yeah, we did. For a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And he wanted me to do the jitterbug. Okay, I've never done the jitterbug before. I said, John, I've never done the jitterbug before. Oh, I'll teach you. So he took me out on the floor and tried to teach me how to jitterbug. But he sort of spun me out, and I didn't know I was supposed to come back, and I sort of went spinning out.
All right, you got a heart, though. You get to go again. His eyes started to bulge when I dropped my top, or he smacked me flirt till my bones were licked clean.
His eyes started to bulge when I dropped my top was Heather.
No doubt.
No, there you go. These guys are from the Midwest.
You know, Heather's a bit of a victim of the hair, the fashion. I think she's probably a lot prettier, but this, yeah.
We're not used to that kind of stuff. What'd you do to them?
Drop my top.
Where?
Okay, I have a convertible, and he had... Sorry, guys! But,
Fuck off!
We walked outside, and he saw my car, and he's like, oh my God, you have a convertible? I said, yeah. He's like, I've always wanted to go in a convertible in California. I'm like, okay, we'll take my car. And I said, do you want to drive? He's like, yeah. I mean, it was like a little kid. He got all happy.
All right. Dan. What's the best place to take a woman on a first date? What works the best for you?
For me, I guess I'd just like the old-fashioned, take them out to dinner. You get to talk. Usually the waiters are pretty slow, so you have a lot of time, and dinner takes a long time. So I like to take them out.
That might single-handedly be the thickest Minnesota accent I've ever heard. That is like really thick.
There, you get to know them pretty good, and then you can decide if you want to do anything after dinner, or you can just...
Or just dump them and get out of it.
That's right.
All right.
Like it's almost Canadian. It's so thick.
Well, we asked them if they had any lasting memories of their dates with you, Dan, and here's what they told us. One lady said a few quick shakes, and he was shuddering like a frightened little bunny.
Cut that bitch out!
Second lady said, I have never seen a man so scared in all my life. And the third lady said, one big blast, and his underpants were packed with 20 pounds of pressure.
I totally just hit a random key. I didn't even realize it was going to do that.
I've seen a man so scared in my life, it's probably Darcy.
Yes.
There you go. Why'd you say that, Darcy?
Well, he told me he was afraid of heights, and I took him on the Ferris wheel.
How kind of you.
And we got stuck at the top. And he
So
said...
you start going, hey!
I said, oh, Dan, are you scared? Are you scared? Only if you rock. Like this?
Turn him off! A few quick shakes and he was shuddering like a frightened little bunny, or one big blast and his underpants were packed with 20 pounds of Frazier.
A few quick shakes and he was shuddering like a frightened little bunny. Heather.
Got it.
There you go.
The fuck is that?
Would you take him up to like the Space Needle? What'd you guys do?
We went to Universal Studios.
Ah.
We went, actually, that was referred to Backdraft. We were in Backdraft, and it was really neat. There was flames going everywhere and water shooting out, and at the very end, they like shook the floor under you and dropped the roof on you, and it was kind of like, I thought we were going to fall, and we both kind of grabbed on. Yeah, it was.
They lead you into a closed building, a soundstage just like this, set it on fire, and start shaking it.
Yeah.
Woo! And
Don't
you pay
forget the
them.
water.
And then you get down
Lots
to
of water. Yeah.
What a fun time.
It's great.
It was great.
It's great.
I bet to have that much fun, you'd have to be trapped in an actual burning building back home,
It felt like it. It was great.
How do you know when a woman digs you, John?
A woman digs me when she smiles. When I see that smile, I know I got her. That's
Yeah?
the key right there.
And then you'd like put the moves on her?
Actually, I wait for them to put the moves on me.
The fuck are you doing? Okay. All right, well, we asked them if there was any moves going on, if there was any romance on the dates. And here's what they told us, John. One lady said, one moment in his arms, and it was time to ride the big rail.
Succulent.
Second lady said, I would have kissed him, but I already donated to charity.
That's I'm guessing that's Darcy.
And the third lady said he teased my lips, tantalized my body, and left me trembling till dawn. All right, then. You tell me who said what, John. I'll give you a heart.
One moment in his arms, and it was time to ride the big rail. That was Lisa.
It was.
There you go.
Bullshit!
It was time for him to take the train back, and I think it was against his better judgment. He did not want to get on the train.
She's another one that's definitely a victim of the fashion of the era. This hair is just oof.
And
How come? Want to go on the train?
I'm starting to wonder if all my messages get through. I was voting for Heather originally, but now you're torn. Who are you torn between? Darcy is she can eat a dick. It's the two on the outside.
Well, you figure I came all the way out from Minnesota to go on a date. We rode down the coast. It was great.
Oh, yeah.
Then it got about 7 o'clock. She's like, oh, geez, got to get on the train. Time to go home.
So
Yeah.
was there a big romantic goodbye scene at the train station?
Not really, because the line at the bathroom was so long that I almost didn't make it out in time. And as he was getting on the train, I ran out, and he kind of gave me a kind of chicken wing hug, and he was on his way. And he didn't want to go.
Boom, don't write. See you later, bye. Would have kissed him, but I had already donated to charity, or he teased my lips, tantalized my body, and left me trembling till dawn.
He teased my lips, tantalized my body, and left me trembling till dawn, was Heather.
Yes, it was.
You're starting to dig her attitude. She's making the episode. Yeah, that's true. I shouldn't be so judgmental. You know, I mean, You know, when I read that article about this show and like how they just basically like force people to go on there and like purposely just say stupid shit, I think in that case she's kind of playing into it. It's like once you understand the charade behind it all, right? If you take it at face value, yeah, but once you know the inner workings of studs, you appreciate the people that are like the shit stirrers on the show.
There you go. What'd you guys do on your date?
We went down to the beach.
Right.
And we walked on the beach. And then we went back to my house, and he spent the night there. Downstairs in the other room.
Yeah, I was downstairs in the guest room. We were at his parents' house. I made sure over here.
Give it to the bird nest hair. Yeah.
Let's go.
My dad had the bed already.
Yep.
I bet he did, yeah.
Shotguns were out, loaded.
How did he have you trembling till dawn, Heather?
Because he was there all night, and then I woke up.
In your own room?
Yes, in my own room.
Trembling in your own little bed all by
That's
yourself?
right, all by myself. Been there.
Your parents here, Heather?
Yeah.
Ah! Dan! How do you put the romantic moves on a woman? You pretty cool in that department?
No, I'm not too good, actually. I usually let them try to do it, but if I really want to, and they got me pretty excited, then I'll usually try to.
I can't imagine you any more excited than you are right now, Dan, but I'll take your word for it. We asked them if there was any romance on your dates. And here's what they said, Dan. One said, one touch of his flesh, and I thought I was dreaming.
This is bullshit!
Second lady said he pecked at my nose like a love-hungry Eskimo. And the third lady said he lapped up my lips till we were swimming in a pool of hot, bubbling love.
He lapped up my lips till we were swimming in a pool of hot, bubbling love. It was probably Heather.
Yes, it was.
Oh, there you go. How'd your date end up with Dan?
After we went to Universal Studios, we went up to the San Dimas hot tubs on the hills. Never heard of that? It's beautiful. It looks over the the lake and the hills, and coyotes.
Shit. Nothing's more fun than coyotes in a hot tub. They can hold their breath a real long time.
It was incredible.
So, how'd the date end up, Dan? Did you get excited?
Yeah, I got excited.
Oh, yeah.
Was he more excited than he is now, Heather?
Yeah.
How could you tell?
I could tell.
By his shorts. Oh, you got a boner. Get it?
One touch of his flesh, and I thought I was dreaming, or he pecked at my nose like a love-hungry Eskimo.
One touch of his flesh, and I thought I was dreaming, Lisa.
Oh! What'd you say, Lisa?
I said he pecked at my nose like a love-hungry Eskimo.
Why?
Well, we did the hot tub thing as well, and
Who did it? The San Dimas hot tub?
No, we went to the one at his hotel.
Little hotel hot tub thing.
Yeah.
What happened after that?
Well, we ran into the flag.
Wait. Jay, I just saw the screenshot you posted about the reviews. This game is really awesome. I like how it gets back at Indians for all the white women they raped along the frontier. I actually hope a lot of Indians play this game and cry. Of course they won't. They laugh. The only people offended by this game will, of course, be the crying liberals. I'm desperately looking for information about the rights of Custer's Revenge. Could you please help me?
Girls in the elevator, and
Got him wet?
Well, they were getting him wet, but
The Fly Girls were staying in the same hotel?
Yeah, these were Bobby Brown's dancers, and they were great.
Sadly, San Dimas hot tub. San Dimas. The only thing I know about San Dimas is Bill and Ted.
And yeah, actually, I did want to spend more time with them.
Oh, that was rough.
So, how'd your date end up?
he went in for the kiss as Bobby Brown's bodyguard was driving away, and so he was paying more attention to that, and so he kind of just got me off kilter.
On the nose.
Boy, that's such a dated reference. He went in for the kiss as Bobby Brown's bodyguard was driving away.
So, why'd you kiss her? You missed because you were looking at Bobby Brown? Come on back and we'll find out which one of these guys is more likely to cry. Welcome back. Very special show commemorating Buddies, Big Ball, Scotch Tape, both these guys are from Minneapolis. All three are here from the Los Angeles greater metropolitan area, correct? And of course, me, I live in the dungeon here. John, according to these three ladies, they've given us some descriptions of you guys. You tell me who they're talking about. I'll give you a heart. Okay?
Okay.
All right, then. John, who's most likely to really leave cookies and milk for Santa?
I think Dan is.
Dan? He says Dan, ladies. Dan. There you go.
Dan.
Why would you say that, Heather?
Because he has nieces and nephews, and he's really into them. He showed me their pictures and everything, and I could just see him doing that out there with the cookies and milk.
Uh-huh.
Not a doubt.
Dan, who's most likely to cry at weddings, you or John?
They'll say me.
Okay. Ladies?
Dan.
There you go, Dan. Fuck off! Why, Lisa?
I think that if he was at a wedding, he'd be picturing himself in the groom's shoes the whole time, and he'd be pretty upset about that.
Really?
Yeah.
John, who's most likely to be a game show host, John, you or Dan?
I think they'll say me.
Yeah? He says John, ladies.
John.
There you go, John.
Bullshit!
Why, Darcy?
John's a salesman. He likes to talk a lot. You know, he likes to talks at you and, hey, wait, let me talk to you.
Well, that's good. Dan, who's most likely to have his mother do his laundry, you or John?
Me.
Does she?
Yeah.
He says him, ladies.
John.
Oh, shit.
Why, Lisa?
Because he mentioned that his mom does do his laundry occasionally, also.
Okay, all right. John.
Well, that's a pretty obvious one, then.
And your mom still does your laundry, Dan?
Of course.
She shrunk those pants. John! John, who's most likely to undress in front of an open mirror, you or Dan? Dan, ladies?
John.
Oh, yeah, I scored that one.
Wouldn't let him do that, John. Why'd you say that, Heather?
Because he's very proud of himself. He could sell himself to anybody, including the people that want to watch him and dress by the...
Uh-huh. Have you ever done that on purpose?
No.
By accident?
Yeah.
Where do you live? No. Dan! Who's most likely to get kinky in a vat of Jell-O, Dan? You or John?
I hope they're going to say John.
Yeah? He says John, ladies?
Dan.
Oh! There's always room for Jell-O, Darcy.
This dude will get someone home and be like, okay, guess what we're doing, honey?
Okay, come on back and we'll find out which one of these stairs from Minneapolis is the biggest.
All right. What was that guy? Did you see that guy back there?
I hope they're going to say John.
Yeah? Always room for Jell-O, Darcy.
This dude will get someone home and be like, okay.
Find out which one of these studs from Minneapolis is the bigger stud. Don't go away.
This guy in the back. Notice me.
Very special stuff. Two guys from Minnesota here to celebrate Buddy.
DiCarlo was like, have him removed.
His 50-year Scotch tape ball thing. How many hearts you got there, John? 6? 6. Dan, you got 4?
I got 4.
All right, that means you get to go first. Tell me who you want to go out with again. If she picks you, you'll go and we'll pay for it, eh?
I didn't pick Lisa because we had a good time, but it just didn't work out. And I didn't pick Darcy because she was my first date, and Heather was my last date, and we had a blast, so I picked Heather.
Heather, all right. So if Heather picks you, where are you going to go then?
I'm thinking...
This guy has the personality of a Swiffer.
Probably go to Hawaii and find some secluded lagoon, hit that during the day, and then hit a nice beach with the sunset at night.
John, it's up to you.
Oh, well, I didn't pick Lisa. We had a lot of fun. We didn't get a long date. I didn't pick Heather. She was a lot of fun, Supergirl, but in the end I picked Darcy because she's just a blast.
Darcy, huh? She picks you. Where are you going to go?
Well, she's a really fun girl, so I think we'd probably go down to Jamaica, hopefully on a cruise, get down there and party all day long and then hang out at the beach at night.
I don't, that look on Darcy's face, she's like,
Sounds like a lot of fun. All right, Lisa, neither of the guys picked you, but you have fun coming down here?
Yeah, I think I was just a little too old for them.
Too old?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're not as mature back in the Midwest.
Well, it's the cold weather. It stunts you, which is why I'm the way I am.
Okay.
Would you show us who you picked, though, before you go?
Sure.
Oh, nobody does. All right, then. Dan, you picked Heather. Heather, if you pick Dan, you could be off on a fabulous trip to Hawaii. What's it going to be? Oh, there you go.
Really? That's where it ends? That's how the video ends.
Fuck off!
And there's the... Oh, my God. What a disappointment. Wait, isn't this it here?
Well, it's the cold weather. It stunts. Dan?
Yeah, it just ends like that. Are you fucking kidding me? We'll never know. Why did I click on this? We'll never know. We'll never know. Oh, well. Well. You know what it is. You know what it's time for.
Showtime at the Apollo. It's showtime at the Apollo.
Another Showtime at the Apollo Amateur Night. With Sinbad. All right, another edition of Showtime at the Apollo Amateur Night. We got another Sinbad one coming at you. Great way to end the shows. So let's get started. All right. Oh, let's crank up the volume a little bit here.
Welcome back to another Amateur Night at the Apollo. You know the rules is where attack you.
Presented to you once again by the YouTube channel, Isaiah Thompson's YouTube channel, who just consistently uploads clips. The guy's just, I can only imagine the archive this guy has of videos. I love it.
Time, come out. What it is 5 people gonna come out. They're gonna sing, dance, do whatever they do, and then y'all gonna sit there and either boo them or like them, and then if whoever come back out and y'all say, I like them, and they'll win, and they'll come back next week. You know what I'm talking about? You'll see what it's talking about. Tomorrow
Get the
Coleman,
fuck out.
our first person, come down here.
Sinbad with the hair, man. Signature Sinbad hair. Different world.
Come on. From Little Rock, Arkansas, right?
Yes.
You're a college student?
Yes.
So do you want to be a business person or entertainer?
Entertainer.
All right, then. Well, this is where you get your start at. Tamara Coleman, singing for you.
Jackson. Okay. That hair, man.
And that was enough. He came along, and I forgot all about you. I was a fool, but I was enough. I tell you, my world
I mean, she's just like, she's one of those, like, she's all right, but who cares, right? Not bad enough to get booed off, but not good enough to, like, really make the final cut. Please leave.
Contestant number 2, Twyla Grace. Come on down, Twyla.
What are you waiting for? Hershey Drop 35 is live now.
All right, touch the log. Don't touch that tie. It'll mess you up. Won't touch that tie. It messed me up. They didn't like that tie, boy. Now, where you from?
Mississippi.
From Mississippi? And you in New York, Skiggs? Oh, you ready to do it?
Yes.
What you gonna sing?
Home from the Broadway Period Beach.
You gonna sing Home? Do it to him. Twyla Grace.
Glory, everyone. All right, come on. Don't fuck it up.
I think of home. I think of a place where there is love overflowing.
Louder.
Wish I was home. Wish I was back there with the things I've been knowing. Winds that make the tall grass bend into leaning. Suddenly the raindrops that fall have meaning. Sprinkling the sea makes it all.
Boy, this is like the amateur night equivalent of that last episode of Studs we watched. Kind of not really going anywhere. Hello, sexy. Hello, you.
Leave my world's gone and change this face, but I know where I'm going. I have had my mind spun around in space, and yet I watched it growing. 'Cause living here in this brand new world might be a fantasy, but it turned me to love.
No.
So it's real to me, and I learned that you must look inside your heart to find a world of love.
You're right. Like they just like the song just keeps going. Like there's do me a favor and come to me, my secret profile, or are you just gonna sit there, get kick app and hit me up on there, funny girly. That's right. Man, the amount of notifications Isaiah gets on his phone is insane. Clearly the fella's playing the field, and, you know, nothing wrong with that. All right, go away.
All right, we're gonna move on.
What is does somebody have a rain hat on? What is going on here?
Yeah, Mr. D'Artagnan Edmonds, comedian D'Artagnan Edmonds.
D'Artagnan. You got a name like D'Artagnan, you better blow the fucking roof off.
All right. Where you from, man?
Washington, D.C. Man.
D.C.? Did I say that right, D'Artagnan?
Yeah, man.
All right, and you what, the Duke Ellington School of Performing Arts?
Yes, Duke Ellington School of Performing Arts.
All right, brother, well, do it, man. See what the school taught you. Do it to him. D'Artagnan Edmonds.
You know, I had a strange dream the other night. I dreamt that Michael Jackson and Freddie Krueger got into this argument, and they was arguing over who had the better glove. Then they started arguing over who got burnt first. But you know, I saw Batman in the movie. Batman was good. But what I didn't like about it is that he thought he could beat up on anybody he wanted to. Yeah, let Batman drive his car up New York and try that crap. Because the brothers would strip the Batmobile. Guaranteed. Have him drive around New York looking for bat parts and stuff.
Oh, come on, man.
Like I was saying.
I'll fuck it up.
Thank you. Thank you. But you know, my girl always trying to prompt me to buy her stuff, man. And you know, I don't have a whole lot of money. And she always, you know, my girl likes to express herself in music, right? So she came to me, she said, look, we are living in a material world, and I am a material girl. I said, oh yeah? I said, yeah. Hit the road, Jack. Don't come back. So, man.
A little backup from the band there.
But you know, there's only one man in America black people would never mess with, and that's Colonel Sanders, because he invented Kentucky Fried. I mean, the Colonel gave black people something to live for. But you know, he called that the secret recipe, right? Because he know if we find out what it is, we'll kick his butt. My name is D'Artagnan Edmonds. Thank you very much.
The amateur competition continues right after this.
Oh my God! That was like that was so far the best. Yeah, that was not good. Okay, I think this is the second part.
Let's give a hand to Mr.
That is not the second part. This is the second part.
Amateur Night at Apollo. Once again, Mr. Frank Owens and the band playing the jams that make you love to boo the people. Play that music, Frank. All right, go keep the show.
I go by Sinbad's shirt. Whether I know I'm on the same episode.
Going, Mr. Ben Houston. Ben, where you at, Ben?
Oh my God.
Come on, we got.
Okay, this guy. I'm just gonna vote for this guy based on the suit. Like, this guy gets my vote just for that.
Touch with your hand, brother. All right, where you from, Ben?
Yeah, the crowd's a little sedated. They're not liking this guy, but I like this guy. And the fact that he's not wearing a shirt underneath it, come on.
From Nashville, Tennessee.
All right, Ben. Do it to him, Ben. Ben Houston.
Now put your hands together. Well, every day I have the blues. Every day.
Oh, he threw the mic stand down.
Put that ass. She said, thank God Almighty. Thank God for one more day. Every day, 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 every day.
was like 80% of the song. It was every day, but so far that was the best performance.
All right, y'all, keep on going with Sandra Williams. That's her third week. Sandra. Each week you come back looking better than before, Sandra. You've been here, it's your third week. You feel you know this crowd.
Yes.
All right. You know what to do. Do it to them.
Oh, the crowd is the last guy got the crowd all fired up now. They should have had him come out first. Maybe they'd have booed those other fuckers off.
Why was I the last to know? I thought that we were special. My soul shakes.
Yeah, my vote's. I'm still backing the last guy. What the hell is this right here? Is that a hat? Or is that like a walk? A sentient walk? Yeah, she'll probably win it.
All right, Sandra Williams. All right. Once again, Sandra Williams. All right, all the contestants, come on back out. Those who survived, come on out, y'all.
I'm very disappointed nobody got booed off.
And now, Kiki Shepard.
Are they booing Kiki? Don't boo Kiki.
Will it be?
I think they were just going hoo. They're doing the Arsenio thing because it almost sounded like booing.
Tamara Coleman.
Fuck off.
Or will it be Twyla Grace?
Fuck off.
Or will it be D'Artagnan Edmonds?
Well, he did okay.
Mr. Ben Yostrin.
I don't think he's going to win it.
Or will it be Sandra Williams?
Yeah.
Once again, Sandra, this is what your third week. You're killing them. How you feel?
I feel great. Thanks, y'all.
Be back with more Showtime at Apollo. Congratulations. See you next week.
All right. Well, I think that signals the end of the show. What would you say? Shit. Yeah. Anyway, guys. Thanks, guys, for tuning in tonight. Or whatever it is. Thanks, Bud. Thanks, Jay. Thanks, anyone else who watches later. I want to thank Custer's Revenge. I want to thank ColecoVision. I want to thank John Gipe. I want to thank all the Cal City gays everywhere. I want to thank Sinbad, of course, Kiki Shepard. Shit, what did we watch? Oh, I want to thank the fucking Pricemaster. Holy shit. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Until next week, or next time. I think we lost Buddy. I think he finally faded out. That's cool, though.
Thanks for taking me on a one-way trip to the sun. Thanks for turning me into a someone. So I sing you to sleep after the love, and I brush back the hair from your eyes, and the love on your face is so real that it makes me wanna cry. And I know that my song isn't saying anything new. Oh, but after the loving, I'm still in love with you. So I sing you to sleep after the loving, I brush back the hair from your eyes, and the love on your face is so real that it makes me wanna cry. And I know that my song isn't saying anything new. Oh, but after the loving, I'm still in love with you. After the loving, I'm still in love with you. After the loving, I'm still in love with you.
You know, if you don't mind me saying, I don't know, you have a slight accent, which is... That's beautiful.
I'm just a caveman. Your world frightens and confuses me.